Oh, look at this. It's just a massive pile-up. This is what you get when you've got rubbish bus routes, isn't it? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Bussy Lag. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm not quite sure why, it just has. Anyway, in the previous episode, I created, well, this. The train triangle. And if you didn't see the development of the train triangle, then you won't be aware that this entire road, no, they're not barriers, they're donut shops. Yes. This is not a drill. They are, honestly, all donut shops. And the only reason why some of them aren't donut shops is because they wouldn't become donut shops because they were stubborn. I'm going to get my bulldozer out and make you become donut shops. And I suppose you have to have something to do while you're eating donuts, don't you? Like, have a newspaper or some trading cards or something. But, yep, in all seriousness, all donuts. All the time. It's a mess. It's awful. The whole thing is terrible. The whole place has gone completely wrong, but I'm raking in money and everybody loves it. So might as well just carry on. I'll come back in a moment and see whether any more donuts have developed. However, what I was trying to do was expand residential and industrial and some other things. I don't even really remember, to be honest. I was commenting on how crazy these people are for living on this awful main road network, which I've created for myself. But we're going to put some more residential in. Does someone know how much this energy meter consumes? Yes, you fool. Let's fill this in. In fact, these people could even have their own commercial area here, couldn't they? Another 15 donut shops it would probably be. Let's put some tiny, tiny little houses. Tiny, tiny little houses. There we go. No doubt they'll be wanting schools and hospitals and stuff, won't they? And fire stations. Right, I'm going to have to do that then. You can have a fire station. I will grant you this. There we go. You can have a big fire station or a little fire station. I don't even care, because I've got millions and millions and millions of Celtic harps. Don't quite know how that's happened. But I have, so there we go. You can even have a big spiffy police station if you want one. I will allow it. On the other side of the road. There we go. What else do you want? Some death stuff, no doubt. Death stuff. Where's death stuff? There's a bit of death stuff up there. Oh, you want some some life stuff. Life stuff. Living stuff, that's what I meant to say. Look at this. Enormo Hospital. I genuinely don't understand how I've managed to get all this money, but I'm quite enjoying it. Let's carry on this big road. It's a 6-lane, one-way thing road. I don't remember how any of this has happened, it just has. Where are the 6-lane thing roads? Oh, it hasn't got decorative glass. Decorative glass? I can't speak today. Decorative glass. We ain't got no decorative glass round here. It's a bendy road, don't I? Bendy. Bend it. It's not bending. Why not bending? Stupid thing. Bend the... Thank you. Bendy road. There we go. You can get out. I will allow you that. I suppose you're going to want some water as well. I will allow you that. I don't want this pipe to go all the way over here. Yeah. Just did that for the dink. Right. Hospital. What a big hospital. Oh, look at the coverage of that hospital. We'd never need another one, would we? Never. Why do I want to spend all that money? I don't really. The problem is the per week cost, because if I build all the things, it's going to cost me an absolute fortune to maintain them, so we'll just have a normal medical clinic and not go insane. Because if you notice, a normal medical clinic covers everything there. We could even have it on this corner, it would almost cover everything. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have it up here. I'm going to do that. It's going to be there. And I'm going to buffer this up with some fairly major residential. And I'm going to grant you a tiny bit of commercial there. And when people start to move in, they will connect up and it'll all be wonderful. The question is, are people going to move in? They need jobs, so I'm thinking we need some more industrial, and I'm thinking down here because it's ugly. Yeah, that feels like a good idea. Now, what kind of? That's the question. What kind of industrial? What do we have? What natural resources do we have? If I pull up one of these, I can't remember which one it is. It must be up here. It's here. Oh, it's forestry. We've also got some... Oh, hello. What's blue? Ore. We could have some ore. We've also got some farming here. But ore? Could all the things... Shut up, Jenny. That was terrible. Let's do all the things. I can't stop myself. I can't stop myself. Yeah, let's do that. Let's split off this bit here from everywhere else. Like so. And this will be my ore area. I'm even going to call it that. Ore industry. There we go. Oh no, hang on. I have to set the district first. Paint district, erase district, paint district, but with a bigger paintbrush than that. Woo! That's quite large. It's an inexact science. And then ore industry. Hemlock Hills? What nonsense is this? It's not called Hemlock Hills. It's called... all the things, which I've just spelt wrongly. Oh, no, hang on. In fact, it's called Do All the Things. Yes, and what it's going to have is some small roads. Small roads. In fact, I don't even know how big is an ore thing. Where is an ore thing? I don't even know where it is. I don't know. Let's just shove some. Maybe I'm thinking of SimCity, aren't I? Where I would imagine I would need some sort of ore extraction thingamajig, but I don't think I need that. I'm going to put a tiny bit of commercial in there. It'll do really well with all the people doing all the ore things. And then I'm going to paint it all in, and we'll see how we do first before I do anything. But all these people need jobs. You see, they all need jobs. Are they going to come and set up on this really cool road, part of which is red, bizarrely? I don't quite know why that is, but it looks kind of cool. You see, people have started moving in down here in anticipation. No, they haven't. That's my fire station. No, there they are, look. Anticipation. I hope I've got enough electricity for this kind of nonsense. Only just to say. Well, it's very ugly down here. Nothing would stop me from making it more ugly, frankly. Green energy is the best, except for how ugly it is. There we go. I'm going to replace all those with a big power station of some sort at some point. Genuinely don't know where all those power stations came from either. Have things really moved on while I've not been paying a blind bit of attention? This much? Because I've got everything now. I've got everything. I do what I want. I've got loads of money. All I've got to do is make sure that I don't make everything way too expensive. Would you like a solar power plant? You can have one. I seem to remember replacing my water treatment at some point. All those little ones with a big fat one. Was it up here? Yeah, there. But what we could have is all the things which doesn't want to go there. Powered by solar. Look! Scarlet Phillips says, I can already see more birds and plants in the sky, can you? Look at that. That's alright, isn't it? I can't imagine that would be particularly noisy. Although there is a strange crackling noise. That sounds like water. What water would I be picking up? I don't know. Anyway, look. It's working, sort of. But I'm going to need a very small power connector thing there. Because it's not quite working correctly. Like, if I put it to there. Oh, there's some geese coming overhead. I don't think you'll be able to hear that. You might be able to. They're very noisy. Ooh! 2 flights of, I assume, Canada geese in a big V formation. 2 big V formations, in fact. Not even in the game. Actually, in real life. Things do actually happen in real life. There we go. That was awesome. Wow, there we go. Blimey. Anyway, what's also awesome, look. Oh, it's awesome. I'm so sorry it keeps happening. It's giving all these wonderful people jobs. It's also very ugly and I'm sure very unpleasant and noisy, etc. Let's put a road in across here. Sorry, gonna have to smash your ore. There. I'm going to put a park in the middle of it because I feel quite sorry for them. Now, which one of these is a massive, great big park? I've got so many things now. Perhaps they'd like to play baseball. Perhaps they'd like KFC. You're not getting a KFC. I want a park. Other parks. Oh, perhaps you'd like some tennis courts. No, I just need big parks. Big parks. Some fountains, little beach. Tried that, didn't like it. Dog park. Large oh no, we don't want a playground. Park with trees. That's big. Doing space already occupied. Building must be placed roadside. Slope too steep. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. Landscaping. Look, modify the terrain. I've never done this. Can I flatten all of this? I can see now. Look, it's all wibbly. The reason it's all wibbly is presumably because it's got ore underneath it. Right. How do I... Right, this is going to be interesting. When I say interesting, I mean horrendous. Look what I'm doing to the tree. It doesn't like it. Right. How do I... Oh dear, I don't think this is getting any better, you know. I think I've actually just made that a million times worse. If I do this... Oh dear, I've now just got a massive hill with a tree on top of it. Is there a flatten tool? There's a level tool. Woo! Oh. Oh dear, tree. I'm so sorry. Can you hear me down there? Oh dear. Well, I've got a park of sorts. It's just it's a hole with a tree in it. I might keep that. Gonna level this instead. Soften terrain. Oh dear. I think I've just got that all really, really wrong. That's quite fun though. See, I'm trying to smooth it. Trying to smooth it. It's not really smoothing, is it? It's more sort of... I'm not even sure what it's doing now. It's not level. Anyway. See, that seems to be sort of levelling something. Sort of. Oh no, it isn't. It's just adding a load of extra hill. Do you know what? Oh dear. Shall I... I'm just wondering whether I ought to perhaps instead just put some trees in. let's forget this ever happened. And just shove some trees in. Or maybe, could I put the park on the other side? Maybe it would go on the other side. No. It's too big. Oh, that's alright. Put a smaller one in. There we go. Hey! Happy, happy. There we go. Could probably do with the botanical gardens to explain that. Oh, well, it's down a hole. The ore's down a hole, isn't it? Just imagine that they're going down a hole. Brilliant. Look, there are people moving out. I can't imagine why. They're taking one look at over here and going, oh my god, she's going to put a great big hole in our back garden or something. Anyway, did I get any commercial? Oh, it did. In the middle of this horrible, dusty, unpleasant area, there is a really lovely ice cream shop that you can sit out behind and die of heavy pollution. It's great. That is some heavy pollution and all. A building is on fire. The incineration plant's on fire. You're seriously supposed to incinerate the doors. That joke fell horribly flat, didn't I? Well, why is it on fire, and why are my fire people not putting it out? Well, they're trying to. We'll do it more effectively than that, please. There are buses stuck between the fire engines. Are you trying to help? Don't! You're blocking the stupid fire engines, you stupid idiots. Oh, look at this. It's just a massive pile-up. This is what you get when you've got rubbish bus routes, isn't it? Good grief. Oh, they've managed to do it, though. Look, they've managed to do it. You can go now. You're blocking all the buses. Thank you. Speaking of buses, obviously that's what we're going to need down here, isn't it? To join the 58 other lines that were awful. Oh, hang on. We've already got a line because for some reason my lines just go everywhere. And it's terrible. And hilarious. Oh, let's put a line in. These people from up here. At the train station. Dink. No, I don't want to move it. I want to create a new one. It goes around here. It goes down here. And then it actually doesn't have anywhere else to go. Whoops. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's try that again. It starts here. And it goes down here. And along here. And to the basketball court. And to the police station and things. And to here. And this is where we have a bit of a problem because I need to make sure that it doesn't end up going round the motorway again. Round here, which it doesn't. There we go. And here. Ooh, then it goes all loopy, which it shouldn't do. Then it goes to here. And then it goes back on the other side of the road. Like so. To the basketball court. To here. And there. And back to there we go. Brilliant. It's brilliant. We'll call it the... I can't think of anything witty. Or line. It's the or line. That's not witty at all. If you think of a better name than that, please write in. Or if you want to just do my bus routes for me. That would be equally welcome. Oh, it's all gone dark now. What does it look like in the dark? It still looks horribly polluted and ugly, doesn't it? Well, hang on a minute. That's a children's play. We can't have that. I can't have a children's playground in the middle of the ore area. Oh, no. That's all wrong. Yes, proceed. So the park with trees doesn't fit. We don't want a large playground. Dog park. That's tiny though, isn't it? Oh, well, we'll have it. In fact, we'll have another one. We'll make it a big dog park. Look at how excited they are about that. Woo! Good grief. There we go. The dog park and the big hole. I hope that big hole doesn't turn into a dog toilet. Although if it did, that tree would be super fertilised and we'll end up with the biggest tree in the world. Hey, I'm quite looking forward to that. At the moment, it's the lowest tree in the world. In several senses of that word. Anyway, did I notice when I was doing my leisure activities that people were not happy down here because they did not have leisure activities? Right, I've got tons of donuts. In fact, one of them I think might be on fire. No, seriously. What's this? General store? Why are you smoking? Get lost and come back as a donut shop. I'm serious. Did I get any more donut shops? I didn't, you know. We've got giant ice cream. Got another one of these stupid things. Go away. You look like you're on fire. You freak me out. I'm gonna... Do you know what? I'm gonna try my luck. Every time I come past now, I'm gonna try my luck and just see if I get any more donuts. Could these be donuts as well? No, they're a bit bigger, aren't they? Is that right? Yeah, they're a bit bigger. Right. We'll hope. But what we want is some leisure of some description, don't we? What do you want, people? Do you want a swimming club? Do you want an athletics track? Do you want a huge tennis club, which is cheap as well? Oh, huge tennis club. The corner tennis club. Yeah. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Happy, happy. Although I know not happy enough to really be changing colour. Do you want a park next to your tennis club? I will allow this. The big part that I couldn't have on the other side. Ding, 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 ding. Ding! Oh, yeah. Julie Williams says, what a great city. She's not wrong. That's better, isn't it? That's better. That's better. Look. That park's a bit weird, but it's better. Well, you can work off all your donuts now. See? Huge tennis club. Your donuts and your ice creams, as we seem to be getting ice creams. Not getting any more donuts, am I? I think I'm donutted out. Oh, look at them, look at them, look at them. They love it. They love it. They won't love it when they've got a load of commercial behind them. Oh, wait, they are commercial. No, they're not. What are they? Office zone? When did I don't remember doing that. Oh, well, apparently I created an office zone, which is great because they can use the facilities at lunchtime. Oh, that's right. I remember now because I wanted people to be able to go straight from the train station to the office zone. I wonder how my train station's doing. Transport. 23 people per week. Wow. Is that so? Train lines. Train line count. Naught. What? Train. Active. Train? No. Train line count naught. What? What? But I've got 67 tourists per week coming in on my train line. Is it because I haven't actually created any lines? I've just shoved in a train stop. Yeah, 26 passengers. I wouldn't really expect there to be any passengers because it doesn't go anywhere. I would expect there to be tourists. That was the whole aim, was to get the tourists in. At some point I will think about doing a big railway bridge or something, but for the time being I'm not going to do that. I am going to save myself some money though, because we must have more power than a big powery thing now. Yeah, we have. Right, so where is it most windy? Down here, so we'll get rid of these ones. Yep, destroy. 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 And then what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to put in some power cabling. Can I do that? Oh, cannot build on water. I can't do that then. That's alright. I'll do it. I'll connect them over here. It still says I can't build on water. Well, what were you doing there then? It's lies. You're lying. Big, fat, lying lie. Look, they're blatantly on water. Oh, that's ridiculous. Well, I'm not quite sure why it's done that. I'm not impressed. I'll do this. Connect it to the dog park. Space already occupied. What? Is it? What? Oh. Well, just let me put it somewhere. There. You let me do that? That's weird. Anyway. Get rid of this now. This, which doesn't apparently exist. Lies. There we go. Right, so this bit is now connected to this bit. Has anybody considered the ecological impact of mining? Not really. More the financial consequences of it, like having all the money. Actually, I didn't really think about that. I just went, oh, I could put ore down here and make some really bad puns about it. Okay, right. Why are there some of these black? They're not works because they're not working. They're not working, reader. We'll get rid of them. I don't need them to work. I've got tons of power now. Tons of it. I've got more power than I know what to do with, except for over here, where we have no power. Fine. You can have some solar around here, because it's quite nice. You can live with it. In fact, I'm even going to potentially squish some houses, I think, to put it down. You're right, Amanda Miller. Renewable power is indeed the best. Although it's a little slow. Ooh, but when it gets going... Wonderful. Now the weather is mirroring what it's doing outside. It's heaving it now. Anyway. I can see dead people. I mean that in a sort of a City Skylines way, not a Sixth Sense way. But over here, I can see lots of life and it's all good. Right, do I now have any electricity coming from dirty places? Like, what's that? Coal. Well, we don't do coal anymore. I know it'll lose us some jobs, but we don't do it anymore, alright? Perhaps they'd like a park instead. Mind you, were the prisoners working in the power plant? Because if they were... Oh dear. They're all going to re-offend now, aren't they? Do you want a dog park? That's kind of my thing at the moment, dog parks. Do you want a dog park? Now 2 dog parks. There we go. That's made them all much, much happier. Now they've got somewhere to play when they're not cutting trees down and dumping rubbish into the general area. Dumping rubbish into the general area, there's a thought as well. While I'm on some sort of weird ecological trip. Is there a better way of doing that? I bet there is. What we got? Massive recycling centre. Well, I'm sure we'd rather have that than this. How much does that cost per week to run? Not that much, to say. Building is not empty. Oh, of course I have to empty it. Of course I do. Empty. And you. Empty. What are you stuck in the middle of it? Oh, police station. Oh, right. Well, you're going to have to go as well, aren't you? I'm going to move that. Bye-bye. It's alright, Happy Forest. You will have another one at some point. Don't seem to have any little ones for you. Oh, well, you'll have to have a big one then, won't you? Oh, that is a little one. Okay, put it there. There we go. Very Happy Forest. Now, once these have emptied, you see, I'll be able, and we can see that they are indeed emptying, I'll be able to put in recycling centres instead. Like this one here. That's got some serious garbage reserves, I have to say. Should we check in on the pollution issue while I'm looking at... What do you mean no one chose to pick up the dead? What, have we got a death problem and all? Oh, hell. No, we haven't got a death problem, so what's the issue? There's death-related things everywhere, look. But not so much down here. Do you want a death-related thing? I can do. I will give you that. Do you want a posh death-related thing? How posh is it down here? It's not really, is it? Oh well. You can have one anyway. Oh, look at that. That's going to cover everything. Now you can't complain. Any of you. Look at that. That's just covered the entire town. And put itself on a hill. Look at that. These people have had their view ruined, haven't they? Well, live with it. Got a gap there. Always fill in your gaps. What's going on down here? I've got some billboards. Awesome. I like it. Silent Rob's Real Estate. And sparkly unicorn jewellery. Ah, there's all sorts of things going on over here that I had no idea about. Well done, Food Zone. You're making me happy. Anyway, what was I looking at? I was going to look at pollution, wasn't I? I was going to look at pollution and see whether there was any really massive problems. There will be. Pollution. Forest friends, you're letting down the end of the bargain. Oh, needless to say, down here. Look at those parks, though. Those parks have really sorted that out. I could have more parks. And then down here, well, it's to be expected, isn't it? It's water treatment plants. But you'll notice that the recycling centre is starting to reduce all of that pollution. So, once these have emptied, and they are taking their time... Actually, is it because I need to turn them off? So that nothing can get in there. Multiple problems. Will it continue to empty if I turn it off? I'm not sure now. No, it won't. That's annoying. Well, surely building is also filling, is it not? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, It's the incineration plants, isn't it? Oh, and there's an ice cube factory. Why is there an ice cube factory? Surely in the Happy Forest we should be planting, not... What? Let me check my zones. Happy Forest, are you not zoned? Well, maybe I just decided I needed a tiny, 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 tiny bit of normal industrial. Anyway, getting rid of these will help. If they ever empty. We'll come back later. I did notice. If I put little parks in, it just stops the pollution, doesn't it? Pollution. Well, in that case, what I'll do is I'll put something more here, like another dog park. Because dog parks seem to do the job. So when you get to the dog parks, you can see that you're about to enter a wonderful land. A wonderful land of ore, from which we'll be making loads of cash. Or at least I'd like to think that we were. Let's put some more housing in. And then you can all go and work in the ore place. It will be awesome. Stop it, Jenny. Stop it. There we go. Could even have another park here. Or a little commercially bit. I'd like to think that a couple of restaurants would kick off there. That would be good. Do you want a sunken plaza of some description? I bet you do. Or a plaza with trees. Plaza with trees. There we go. Lovely. Makes up for the fact that it's not really lovely. It's horrible. Right, have we got water? Yep. Have you got power? Yep. Have we got all the power in the whole world? Yep. Goodness, I reckon I could get rid of even more of these power station-y things, you know. Should we get rid of these? Well, actually, let's prioritise getting rid of them in residential areas because they don't like them. See what I mean? Look at that. Right, we can get rid of the ones down here, can't we? Because, again, they don't like them. It might make it posher if I get rid of that sort of thing. I think they're okay in industrial areas, generally. So much power. So much power. Do I even need one up here? I don't think so. I seem to be producing more power the more I get rid of. I love it. All of these. All of these. Uh-oh. What's going on down there? Oh, I don't know. Something. Oh, look, I've got people starting to move in here. Yay, look! They can get the bus to work. They can go to the park at lunch. They love it. How are we doing for water? Now, water availability is different. Water availability is perhaps not so brilliant. I shall put in another pumping station of some sort, because now I have a treatment plant, or several treatment plants now. The water's not polluted anymore, which is brilliant. Ding! Disconnected power? Yes. Now you come to mention it. Oh. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, the dramatic music. Drama! Whew. Exhausted now. Anyway. People are moving out again. They seem pretty happy though. I don't really understand why we'd be moving out when there are so many jobs. There's so many jobs in power plants. Well, some of the jobs in power plants have obviously gone now, but you can work here, look. All these people. Turning up to take the dogs for a walk, I assume. Visiting dog park. Wow. And raising awareness of ore. Supporting the ore industry was the right choice. It's what our city's economy needed. And creating an amazing tourist destination. called the tree hole. It's brilliant. Well, the population's not going up. I'm still making quite a lot of money. I wonder where the next place for putting in more people is going to be. Filling in the train triangle, I imagine, will be it. Although we do have a problem with that because the roads are only one way. So if you were unfortunate enough to live here and you worked there, technically you can't get there. Technically. I think technically I need some more roads connecting here. So that technically you can actually get where you need to go. Technically I'm going to bash some stuff up and put in a big loop. Loop! Yeah. It's like your last chance loop, that. You can go in both directions. It's gonna need water. Oh. Hey, what? There we go. Oh, that's why there's a little problem over here. There's no water. Look. There will be in a minute. There we go. Oh. What's down here? Medical clinic, police station. Oh, right. Put another road in then. A road with trees. There we go. A red road. Probably the worst thing ever. Well, the long and the short of it is, I mean, you've got everything you need over here now. Oh, except for schools. Ah, you've got everything you need except for schools. Which I would argue is actually deliberate, because if I educate you, you're going to think, what the hell am I doing living here? Are you not? Now, do we want a high school that looks... Oh no, hang on, that's a university. Okay, do you want a university that looks a bit like I'm going to be training you to work in KFC? Right, where do we want this then? Anywhere. Anywhere at all. Here, on this main road. On the junction. Yay! And the elementary school. Yay! Next to the plaza bit. And the basketball court. It's becoming a really nice place to live here. Except for that building there, but we won't worry about that, it's fine. The Belmont residence is on fire. It's just as well that they live across the road from a fire station, I think. At least I think they do. They live next to the police. There we go. They do live next door to a fire station. They could probably just extend the hose out here, couldn't they? God, that's an ugly sim building, isn't it? Ugh. Is that because land value's not very high? I've never really paid much attention to land value. No, it isn't particularly, is it? It's getting a bit high around here. Around this bit that's awesome. Actually, the street is just slightly, looks slightly higher. Yeah, it is. It is. What would make it higher? Parks. More parks. Even more parks. You've got loads of blinking parks. How many parks do you want? Perhaps you'd like some sort of monumenty thing, like the Statue of Liberty. You can't have it. What's this? Statue of Wealth. Would the Statue of Wealth and Statue of Shopping make you, perhaps, a bit more... oh, you could have a friendly neighbourhood park. But I would have to destroy you. Transport tower. A space needle. That's tempting. Colossal mills. Real supermarket. An opera house. Would that make it posh? High interest tower. The centre for space. A hotel, another hotel. What's that? A casino. A casino? Have I not got a casino? I'll put it here. That would probably reduce the land value, but we can have it over here. On the loop. Look, it's a loopy casino. Oh my god. I'm happy to see our tax money being invested in the future of the city. Yes, you should be. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a commercial loop. I don't know how I always end up with one, but I always end up with one. We're having a big commercial loop. That if that doesn't attract the tourists in, nothing will. Oh, now I'm really excited. It's the Bussy Lag commercial loop. What's this called? Drosso Villas. No, it isn't. It's the Loopy Casino and Hotello loop. So there. Why is it not lighting up? Well, it's partially lighting up. They're going mad for it. They're mad. But I'm going to squish all of this because I'm going to want to park opposite if I can get one in. Somewhere that people can hang about. Oh no! Will they not let me put one in? I can have one there. How about Paradox Plaza? Can I put Paradox Plaza in? No. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. It's not quite opposite, it's nearly opposite. Goodness me, that's ugly, isn't it? Wow. In keeping with the rest of the city, obviously. Now commercial doesn't want any help for the next million years. Brilliant. We've got a noise issue around here by any chance? Yes, we have. But it's fine because it's all commercial. You don't care about noise when you're going to get a donut, do you? Look at the land value. It's just inching up there because probably because it's tennis courts. Land value around here is doing reasonably well, isn't it? I wonder what else I could put in that would make it better. It not being next to the industrial area, I imagine, and not being next to this wreck would probably be it. Oh look, we've got visitors and tourists already. Interesting, okay. Good. Good. What I can do now is put some linking roads from the office bit to the commercial bit so you can go and gamble in your lunch hour. Fill in your gaps. Gambling in your lunch hour. Does that sound like a good idea to you? It sounds like a blinking brilliant idea to me. I'll even make the roads decorative so that you feel like you're doing something good. No, okay. What's already occupying? Nothing, it's all lies. There we go. There we go. Brilliant. But we've got some tourists coming in now, haven't we? Ooh, 98 per week. Don't know what this bus route is, this blue one, but you are never getting off it. I think you can possibly go for a tour around the entire city on that blue bus route. You can, you know. That's brilliant. It's not what I planned, but it's brilliant. None of this is what I planned. It's all a wreck. Absolute and total wreck, and I'm loving it. I'd have to de-zone that little bit there because I don't think... I was about to say I don't think that will ever become offices, but that little tiny bit of office there has become a little tiny office. Look! Tiny! It's the financial news. Or the news. It's got all the... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Alright. Anyway, eventually this is all going to be commercial, but for the time being, it isn't. Also, they haven't got any water, so it's not going to be anything unless I do something about that. There we go. Brilliant. God, look at it down here. Look at it. It's all flashing lights. And dodgy people. Wow. And some very unmoving fountains. Wow. Wow. Oh, look. 40 and 37. Oh, this could be more successful than this bit over here. It could be, you know. It could very well be. How many visitors have you had recently? 5? 5 tourists? That's pathetic. How's my arena doing? 13 people have turned up to that. 15. And the garbage has piled up. Has it? Why is that? Why is nobody going getting the garbage from the expo centre? Hey, this is a problem. Why are my arenas not having the garbage collected? Everywhere else is having the garbage collected. Why is over here not having its dead people collected? Ah, well that's because nobody's around to collect their dead people. That's alright, we can sort that out very, very quickly. Like so. But I don't understand the garbage thing. That is not good. Okay, well... No, I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm sure there must be a reason. Please leave me a reason if you know what the reason is. I've now put this in the middle of the soupy spiffy office area. Are people dying at their desks? They might be, you know. There we go. Oh, it's somewhere to people to visit, isn't it? It's probably a poker stop. Right, Happy Forest, how are we getting on with emptying? Oh, we're getting there. But it's going to be slow. That's alright, I'll pay attention to over here instead. Maybe I would want to live here now, it's quite nice. I'm sure we could increase that land value. With a park! What do you want? Do you want a plaza with some trees? You can have a plaza with some trees if you want. It would involve knocking somebody's house down though. I'm not averse to that. You didn't like them anyway, did you? You're going, yay, our horrible neighbours have gone, yay! Is your land value going to creep up? That's the question, isn't it? Somebody's going to have a house overlooking the park. Look at that. I like the way that that's been built, so that it absolutely, definitely overlooks the park. Look, from their back garden. That's lovely. The Poplar residence. It's even people to do with trees. Well, they do say that you become what your surname is, sometimes. You ended up living next to trees. The population's going down again, but commercial is just loving it. Listen to all that dinging if you can hear it. It's all ding, 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 ding. Oh. Ding after ding after ding after ding. Well, this is brilliant. I think this is going incredibly well now, I have to say. It looks really busy. 2 things are on fire, which is fairly normal. You've got fire protection, so I'm not giving you any more. Thank you for an amazing vacation. You're welcome, Nancy Miller. You are so welcome. Because I'm just so chuffed that I've got tourists. Commercial and residential, not as happy as industrial, but still happy. I have to work out why commercial's not so happy, given everything I've done for it recently. What's going on down here? Not enough workers? Is that why they're not happy? Because we need more residential? Oh, this is like painting the Forth Bridge. Fine, I'm just smacking a load more residential. I'm not averse to doing that. Where am I going to put it? Down here. Just have lots of little tiny commercial roads. Little tiny roads. Tiny, tiny roads. I have to smash up some of my bigger roads first. But it's fine. What do you mean distance too short? What are you talking about? Fine, I'll do these then. Oh, no. Yep. There we go. You want workers? I'll give you workers. Lots and lots and lots of workers. Are you complaining about my crossroads? Oh my god, have you seen the traffic? Oh! 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 Wow. That is pretty backed up, won't lie. Oh, wow. Okay. Hey. Well, you'll just have to get the train that goes nowhere, won't you? Hey, this is lit up. Look, let's look at this. That's far more pretty than all that traffic. Brilliant. What's this? Neptune Media Store. It's just like any inner city, isn't it? That's how it gets when you've got 4,000 donut shops and a tennis court. Honestly. What's your problem? Oh, it's me. That's right. Yeah. Anyway, look, population's going up. Money's going up. People are moving in. People hopefully start working over here at some point. If not, I might have to think of another way around that. But anyway, look. They're all working in the ore place, so it's all good. And I like that building. Fashionable, fashion shoppy. Just what we wanted. Excellent. Well, let's end. Let's end here. In this amazing area. I mean, it's just amazing. I've got a commercial loop. It's brilliant. We'll just block the having no workers thing out. And we'll let this light up. In a minute. Why aren't you lighting up? Is it because you lost all your money and you've got no 50p's for the meter? It might be, you know. Let's ignore the fact that there's things going on over here that I don't want to know about. Wonder what they're saying. They're saying, we hate it. Oh, thank you for covering that up. Good. This still isn't lighting up though, is it? I'll have to make my own light. There we go. There's a spotlight on the amazing Hotello loop. Come back in the next episode when, frankly, who knows what's going to happen next? Even I don't.